dear to Jay's heart. And so would you share, and would you like a microphone, or are you a yeller?
I'm not a yeller.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Use the mic. I'd like for Missy just to share a little bit of her story and her experience.
You know, it's interesting, he talks about the towers and they suck people in, and that is totally what happened with me. A dear friend of mine who's in the crowd heard my husband saying, "We need to garden," which translates into, "You need to garden, honey." And I was like, no, I'm not, no, I'm done, I'm not doing that anymore. Because I had been a failed gardener for like 20 years. And so this friend kept telling us, "I'm telling you, you need this vertical aeroponic system, you need these tower gardens." And it took us a year to watch the video she sent us. A year, you guys, it was crazy. And we sat down finally, I said, "We gotta watch this, man, she's not gonna let go." And so we watched the video, it was a total no-brainer. We're like, oh, we have no yard, we have this deck, we can put these towers on our deck. So we have 3 amazing towers on our deck that we've been growing on for a little, almost a year and a half now, and I've pretty much grown nonstop on those here in Southern Oregon, rain or shine. So that sucked me in. And then she starts talking about, well, you know, we have these awesome concentrated encapsulated produce things that are really cool. You want to try those? And I was like, no. I eat organic. Now I'm growing my own food. We're eating our own food. We're the people who have to meat the meat before we eat it. In fact, my meat lady, my lamb lady's in the back there. My farmer's back there. So we're those people you don't want to have over for dinner because we're that particular. I was like, no, I'm great. I'm healthy. I don't need this. And she said, I promise you, if you try them, you will love them even more than the tower garden. So I thought, okay, I'll give it the 4 months, and then I'll tell her it didn't work, and then she'll leave me alone. So I had been, rewind a little bit, I had been diagnosed with Hashimoto's, and I was 40 with a 1-year-old, and I could barely open a jar. And I'd wake up in the morning, and I'm hobbling to go to the bathroom because my feet hurt so bad. So even though I was managing this with some natural things, I clearly wasn't managing it well enough to not have pain. And 8 weeks into taking those capsules, I woke up with no pain in my hands. And I was like, wow, okay, there's something to this. So then I jumped in full force. Nobody's talked about this yet, but we have a program called the Shred 10 program. And what that does is it takes these products and it also takes some diet changes, some lifestyle changes along with it. And you couple those together and it is powerful. And I jumped on board with that and I began doing it. And probably within the first 4 to 6 weeks, I became not only completely pain-free, but the other symptom of brain fog and waking up without energy, those were gone. I wake up at 5:30, I have energy. I have a 2-year-old, I'm 41. I'm running around after him and he, you know, like he's my hardest kid out of all 5 and I had to wait till 41 to have him. But thank goodness, I am able to keep up with him because of these nutritional products and this movement that we like to call it, this movement of healthy living. So, so that's my story there. And then when you find something that helps you that much, you share it with the people you love. So I shared it with my family, I shared it with my friends, and they started having transformations. And I was like, huh, okay, maybe this is something I could do. And it's really interesting because I had told myself I was never going to be an income earner. My husband provides very well for our family. My first husband provided very well for our family. And my job was mom, which is the most incredible job in the world, don't get me wrong. How many moms are out there? Raise your hand. Lots of mamas. Best job in the world. But secretly I wanted a little something more. A little something that was my own, because the kids grow up and leave, and they have their own lives. And when, you know, I feel like it was just serendipity. And when I started sharing with people, and I started seeing the possibilities, and then I plugged into this community. Oh my gosh, Paula's talking about our community. You plug in with this community that really believes more in you than you do in yourself. That's huge. And so what began to happen is this transformation. Someone who thought, I'm just a mom. I'm just a mom who gets to live a passionate, purpose-filled life, and my kids get to watch me create magic. That's powerful.